Hey guys, DG here with 21-3 gameplay. It's great gameplay. Now it's kind of got my teammates being stupid on purpose, but they're also not being stupid on purpose. I don't know how to explain that. It's not quite like the 30-3 gameplay, but it was like leading up to that. They were kind of running around spraying M60s, but they were shooting people. It was just whatever. And these guys are retarded. Anyways, I do have quite a video today. Well, commentary, I should say. And the video is good, but the commentary is going to be controversial and very rant-like and going to get me some haters, maybe going to get me some supporters. You never know. I've got a few things that really make me mad. Not in Call of Duty, but in gaming in general. As gaming, like gaming as the tree, these are the branches that break off of that tree that just get me going. Alright, so I'll leave the most controversial one for last because I'm going to get lots of haters and unsubscribers, I'm sure, because nobody can take criticism. Alright, here's the first one. People who say, okay, this one's Call of Duty specific. The only one that's Call of Duty specific, pretty much. People who say hardscope, panic knife, and camper regularly as the first thing that comes out of their mouth. They get knifed, panic knife, must be. If you get anything but quick scoped, it's a hard scope. Oh my god, you're bad at this game. Go play Hello Kitty. Something like that. Like, whoa, no. It's called sniping, alright? The other thing, people who say camper regularly. I already made a whole video about that. It's just an excuse, alright? Shut up. Panic knife, like I said, people knife, okay? I knife. Every time I knife somebody, I get called a panic knifer. It's like, what the heck am I supposed to do? Plan my knife from across the map? Chase after you only knifing? Is that the only way to not be a panic knifer? Like, what the heck? That's what you're supposed to do. Anyways, next one. People who you can tell act differently online than they do in real life. Now, this basically goes to all the little kids out there who like to start screaming swear words every time at everybody because, you know, they totally run around in their house and at school like that. Oh, boy. Okay, you know what I mean there. I've got nothing to explain there. You know what I mean. Okay, now here's the two controversial ones. People who play nothing but Call of Duty and sports games and call themselves a gamer. Or act like there's nothing wrong with just playing those and not playing actually good games. I don't know. Obviously, I'm sorry, but if you don't realize this, Call of Duty and sports games are not high quality made games. And that was the biggest, dumbest death ever. But yeah, those games are not well made. You should realize this. Just because you like sports and those games are realistic and they represent sports well to you, good for them. They're not actually good. Realize this. Games like Uncharted, Assassin's Creed, God of War, those are good games. Okay? You know it's not? Sometimes Call of Duty, yes, whatever, it can be good, but it's not like an amazing game. It's not as good as things like Killzone and Halo. Sadly, I'm going to say that. And Resistance and Gears. Those games are better. I haven't even played two of those games. Well, actually, I played Halo. I have not played Gears, but I'm just going to go out on a limb and say it's better than Call of Duty. Call of Duty is rushed and addicting. That's what it's for. It's to keep you in. Okay? Okay. Now, here is the big one that I'm going to split my audience on. I'm going to be watching my subscribers go down after this video's up. But, you know what? I honestly don't really care because people need to realize this. And you can argue it in the comments all you want. This is a flame war video, buddies. Buddies, whatever the heck you are. Here's the fourth thing. The fact that people still think the 360 is better than the PS3. It's better for Call of Duty. That's it. It basically shows you who the Call of Duty fanboys are. The 360 is not better than the PS3 anymore. I am sorry for those of you who think that. Just because all you do is play Call of Duty, and in fact, the Call of Duty is better on the 360 because the online system just flows better. That is the only reason. You go to the PS3 and you get God of War and Gran Turismo and White Knight Chronicles and Heavy Rain and Infamous and Uncharted and Resistance and Killzone. And more, which I'm forgetting right now, I'm sure. I'm forgetting tons of good exclusives. But guess what? Go to the 360, you get Halo, Gears, Fable's done, and the last one sucked, and Left 4 Dead, which might come to the PS3. Oh, and Forza, which, okay, there you go. So, basically, you've got something. Okay, let's take the PS3 exclusives and then cancel out all of the Xbox ones, okay? So you got, let's see, you got Halo, canceled out by Killzone, okay? Don't argue that. It's true. They're both a good shooter. Cancels out. Halo and Killzone. Then you got Resistance and Gears, canceled out. Gran Turismo and Forza, canceled out. Fable, well, it failed. It doesn't really have there's not really a same type thing on PS3 that I know about, but that failed. Left 4 Dead, alright, that's okay. You can't really cancel that out. But then, on the other side, you still have God of War and Infamous and Uncharted, which are pretty much, and Metal Gear Solid, which are pretty much the 4 best PS3 exclusives, and you can't cancel them out because the Xbox doesn't have enough exclusives. Good job. Also, free online. And Blu-ray. So, way better games, way more games, and yeah. What's left? The Xbox was better, I will admit that, but the PS3 has caught up and passed it. Admit it. Get on with your life and get a PS3. Unless all you do is play Call of Duty because you're a Call of Duty fanboy, which is probably the case. And yes, I just made probably about 20 12-year-olds unsubscribe from me and go, "No, the 360's better." Goodbye.